Welcome back. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that Athaliah Samuel is becoming a force to be reckoned with. From the controversy surrounding her crowning as a Miss World TNT to her appointment as the organization's national director, Athaliah has proven that despite her humble beginnings, she can rise to any challenge. I sat down with this multi-talented, career-driven woman for a new segment called Coco Vibes, as she opens up about her controversial win, the backlash surrounding her appearance in the Trinidad James video Females Welcome, and her stint on the first season of the Caribbean's Next Top Model. From a top model to a video vixen, from Miss World TNT to national director, there's no stopping Athaliah Samuel. Between her charity work, studies, and coaching of our new Miss World TNT, Cherise Villafana, Athaliah Samuel seems to do it all. So you are a very ambitious woman. You wear many hats. You are a model. You are the national director, and you are a former Miss World. You also write your own articles as a
I'm a student. Yeah, I'm a student. I also have my own foundations. I'm just opening my own business as well, which is incorporated with a lot of stuff. So, I mean, the trail doesn't really end for Athaliah just yet. I haven't reached to my peak level just yet, and I'm hopeful to do a lot more.
Juggle all these different hats.
I mean, it's really stressful. Right? I mean, I start to get pimpled for days. Yeah, but it's all right. Everything that I do is connected, which is good. I'm so thankful that I have the time to put all effort into everything that I do. Everyone who are around me, my mom, my sisters, I see them struggle. And these are things that I think you need to go through. I think you don't go through the struggle, you won't feel good about achieving the entire goal. So I'm thankful that I can learn from my past, I can learn from my mistakes for me to say, well, I've succeeded.
And speaking about that, I remember when you were chosen as the representative for Miss World, there was a lot of controversy because of where you came from. People felt that someone from Lavender could not appropriately represent Trinidad and Tobago. How did you deal with all of that?
It was very stressful. It was disheartening and very distasteful for me to actually see people do that in Trinidad and Tobago, where we are multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-background, anything with multi in it. I think that is what we are, because we are not just one type of a people. And I try to always tell myself, they just don't know better. Because that is what it is. It more than likely, somewhere or the other, they're not educated in the level to understand, well, you know what, she should have the right as anybody else. So for you to say she's not worthy, what makes me not worthy? That some of the questions I would like to ask. Some of them would say, well, you know what, it would be judged as unfair to when you go out there, they would say, well, she's from the ghetto area. They're not seeing that out there. I'm knowing who the organizers are for Miss World. They don't even have time with how you came here and where you come from. That is none of their issue. Their issue is how best can you represent Trinidad and Tobago. I've done my part and I'm proud of myself. And I'm thinking if Trinidad and Tobago understands the level of work we do, when we see our flag hanging up or if we hear the anthem, it does a lot for us when we're out there. It kind of, gives a little pep to want to push more, because you're out there and you're representing your country. But when you hear everything negative coming back to you, you're like, oh man, should I even bother to even try? And that takes a lot.
During her reign as Miss World TNT, Athaliah was further thrust into the limelight with the premiere of Caribbean's Next Top Model. However, the glare of the reality TV spotlight was anything but bright.
As I told people, I was really angry. Angry about a lot of things in my life. I just thought things weren't happening for Athaliah. Why am I so talented? Why am I so educated and I can't do what I want to do? But that was years ago, and I keep trying to tell people, you can't judge people based on one particular thing. Because I may be cursing or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't drag or take away from who Athaliah is. But at the end of the day, I can't force you to like who I am. Me being who I am as well, I don't like everything that some people do, but at the end of the day, that is how they express themselves. I could only either accept it into my being or not accept it at all. So that is it. I mean, it's all in getting to learn your faults and tweak it a bit. You don't change you, but you just tweak it in order to get something done at the right time and, you know, to your best ability, of course. But the show, it is what it is.
I love that. But do you think you were accurately portrayed in that show?
Oh no, of course. Sometimes I'll be like, but how are they gonna show this? Why they show this? And I be complaining. I'll be like, Jesus, they showed this. And there were tons of other things that they edited. I'm like, that would have been so perfect if they put in that. Because a lot of people didn't understand why Lisa and I were having the fights that we had. And you know what? I left it up to them to judge. At the end of the day, I'm not going to try to explain why or whatever it is. At the end of the day, the whole thing about it is you're in the show, you signed up to do the show, and whatever happens, how it is edited is not your business. That is their job. Your thing is to do what you need to do, they pull out whatever aspects of it for you to portray or to make the show what it is, and I did my job. And that is all I could say on that.
You were also, you know, kind of called out a bit as well when you did the Trinidad James music video. You know, you were called a lot of nasty names.
Oh, well, let's just say, support your own. I like to say that a lot because we as Trinbagonians, and I always see myself as a Trinbagonian, I sometimes still have a hard time saying Trinidadian in nationality, but we as Trinbagonians need to understand how to support our own. I was called to do a video as a model. There were different kinds of girls there, but I was called to model, and that is what I did. The names, I just took it as an ex-Miss World stunt for them. I'm like, oh, they're still trying to push this a little more. I was even compared to Avatar. Like, okay. I was like, all right. These people really not studying what the art form is, and they probably just don't understand. Most of the time, I just feel sorry for them. More than, oh, they just don't understand. Because the thing is that we have our culture, and his styling is different from Nicki Minaj. People said, you know what, if it was Beyonce, I could understand. You're walking in the video. I said, okay, Beyonce is Trinidadian. I said, I probably might quicker turn on Beyonce than to say I turn on Nicki Minaj because Nicki's Trini. You know, so I'll do something like that. And say Beyonce wanted me to whine in her. How do I say yes or no to something like that? You know, so people need to look at the odds and ends of certain things, and I think they kind of get it a little wrong. But at the end of the day, I can't change how their mindsets really think. I could only say what was good for me. I thought it was a good opportunity to be on the international forum as a model, and I did absolutely that. And if I had to do it again, I would do it.
Do you have any regrets?
Actually, no. I'm solely into enjoying my life. Yes, we make mistakes. I'm not perfect. But I still try to be the best I can be, the best Athaliah Samuel I could give anybody, you know, because at the end of the day, we are who we are, and I am who I am.
And I would like to thank the management and staff at Coco Lounge for accommodating us, as well as Athaliah Samuel and the Miss World TNT organizers.
Now you really ain't got it bad until the referee rings the bell, until both your eyes start to swell.